All right, hello again. We are back, and this is an update to Cameron's build on the Voron 2 or 2.4 3D printer. So he has been working on this for the last 2 weekends, and some of the things that he works on are printed during the week, and I'll show you what's going on right now in the other 3D printer. But Cameron, why don't you tell us what you've done here?
Okay, so as Dana just mentioned, this is a Voron version 2.4 3D printer. And I don't think we actually showed the frame before. I think we just showed all the pile of parts. So I've got the frame put together and I have the gantry installed. And actually it's upside down right now. So if you're at all familiar with them, it might look a little bit weird, but that's because it's upside down at the moment. The reason it's upside down is I got all these parts installed and then I needed to work on the electronics, which are actually on the bottom.
Okay.
So we have the power supply and the controller and a small computer that will allow me to access things remotely. We have stepper motors up here that control the up and down motion of the gantry. But I'm currently in the process of getting this stuff wired up. I just basically started on that this weekend, so we have some wires here.
I'll show you this from another angle for anybody who's interested.
But mostly just following, for the most part, following the instructions. The people that designed the Voron put together a pretty good set of instructions, so I'm following that, though I am making some changes because I do intend to make this a multi-head printer, so there are a few changes, but for the most part, I'm just following their instructions.
Okay. So what percentage of the way done do you think this is, if you had to guess?
45,
Oh, wow.
50 maybe.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good for just a couple of weekends. And you haven't even been doing
It's actually
it.
been about 4 weekends.
Oh,
Maybe 5 now. I lost track, but it's at least 4.
but you do yard work and stuff on the weekends too, so it's not really, completely all your weekend time.
Yep.
And you still have all these parts left to go.
There's still some parts in the boxes too to go, and there's along here there's parts like this that go all the way around. Again, this will be the bottom, but the skirting goes all the way around, so there's lots of that still left to print. There's plexiglass panels that will cover all the sides, and there's some parts to print to hold those on.
Okay.
So there's still some stuff to go. So maybe 40% would be a better estimate, but
okay. So do you want to walk over to the other 3D printer and tell people what you're doing over there?
Sure.
Many times during the week I come down and this thing is running by itself.
Yeah, so I'm putting in some parts here for one of the extruders. So as I said, I'm going to have multiple extruders on this. Eventually I'll have 6, but right now I just have the hardware for 2 of them, so I'm going to try to get 2 of them together, and then we'll make the rest of them later. But printing out some parts for one of the extruders.
Okay. And for anybody who wouldn't know, this is just the filament, that's not the extruder. Where's the extruder?
Well, the extruder on this one is this whole piece that's moving around. So
okay.
You got the hot end is towards the bottom, so it has it heats up the plastic as it squirts it out, and at the top there's a stepper motor that pulls the plastic through.
Okay. And what kind of plastic are you using with this?
This is ABS.
Okay. All right. So that's our update. Anything else to add?
Nope, that's it.
No? All right. Well, so that's where we are, folks. And we'll come back to you maybe next weekend, maybe the weekend after.
Okay.
With progress. Bye for now.